We're going to help you uncover the secrets to maintaining a luminous complexion and with some insights and some scientific understanding. Hello and welcome to another weekly video newsletter with me, Dr. Sunny Dhesi. This is Vysana Live and I'm looking forward to sharing more hints and tips and advice with you from clinic. As always, it's our mantra, mindfulness, menopause and medicine, dealing with women's health, but increasingly also men's health as well. I'm a GP, an aesthetic doctor and women's health specialist, and I love sharing information with you. Now, obviously this information is opinion. It doesn't constitute medical advice. If there are any problems or you have any medical concerns, then please do consult with your medical professional. Obviously, we are also available for virtual consults and in-clinic consults as well. But as always, do seek help from your own medical professional if you have specific medical questions. And this is for education purposes only. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, then please do hit like and subscribe. And we would love to be in your inbox every week. Thanks very much for watching and I look forward to sharing more with you now. Hello everyone. So today we're going to delve deeper into the fascinating world of skin. It's a question we get asked about all the time. And we're going to help you uncover the secrets to maintaining a luminous complexion and with some insights and some scientific understanding. So we often get asked about a basic question: what is our skin made of? So our skin is comprised of water, proteins, fats and minerals, but it's far from a passive barrier. It's actively involved in creating lots of things, proteins and keratin and natural moisturizing factors that basically ensure fluid balance and protect against infections. Now, skin is structured into three primary layers. Each layer is crucial. It's got its own functions, and the deepest layer is the hypodermis or subcutaneous tissue. It's made up of fat, and this layer cushions our muscles and bones and insulates us against cold and anchors the skin to underlying structures. I'm just going to grab my thing here. So that's basically this bit here. Now the middle layer, which is this bit here, is the dermis. Now this compromises 90% of our skin's thickness. It's a busy area. You'll find collagen and elastin, and it gives its skin its flexibility and resilience. Now this also houses our hair follicles, as you can see. Also blood vessels, lymphatic vessels and sweat glands. It contains sebaceous glands too, which produce sebum, and that keeps our skin soft and adds a layer of waterproofing as well. Now the outermost layer, which is up here, the epidermis, now that shields us from the sun and the rain, and it's where the skin gets its colour from. So melanin, for those of us who are coloured, or tanned, that's where melanin is, and it protects us against bacteria. That's the epidermis. It lacks a reduced blood supply, and it's primarily made up of cells called keratinocytes, and they start pushing up way down below, and as over about 4 weeks they continually rise up and they flake off, and this is a continuous cycle. So our skin generally refreshes about every month. Now, caring for our skin's vital. It changes over time. We lose collagen, it gets thinner, we get sun damage, we get scars, for example, from acne. So the best care strategy that we advise in clinic is definitely use sunscreen. Like here's one that we have from Luminous, and that can help promote collagen reproduction and also regulation of things going on. So protection is key. Now, nutrition also has a big impact. You want to have foods that are rich in vitamin A and C and other antioxidants. One of the things that we advocate is, try and get as many berries into your diet as possible. So look, the structure and function of our skin, it helps control a lot of how we feel psychologically. It helps with our overall health. And we want to keep our skin healthy and glowing and protect it and nourishing it. So one of the ways is a very easy three-step process is using a serum. Here I have one from Illumi called Ultimate Boost. A couple of squirts of that, not too much. I tend to advocate dotting this around. Now serums, a lot of people tell me in clinic, especially if you've got postmenopausal skin, is that, Dr. Sunny, that serum literally just sinks into my skin and disappears. So we want a very, very moisturizing serum, one that is rich in HA, peptides, and also maybe things a little bit like niacinamide that help with skin structure, protection, and also pigmentation. Now already, that serum has blended into my skin. Sometimes we advocate putting a moisturizer on as well. Here we've got one that's a little bit thicker from Illumia again, called Recovery Balm. But then the key thing is that in the summer, when we have maybe more sebum production, we don't want too many heavy things on our skin, then I would advocate using a serum and then straight onto sunscreen as well. So again, with sunscreen, you do want to apply a significant amount, probably double this at least for daily. For example, if you're just traveling to and from an office, or you're going to spend most of the time indoors, but it's like going out where we pick up that UV damage, even if we're driving in the car. So again, what I would do is advocate dotting it all around. That way you get an even spread. Don't forget these areas as well. We often find that patients get pigmentation around here where the sun is striking, or UV damage, and then UV damage occurs. You want to spread this all over. Not many of us have got that much time in the morning. Now, you often find, those of us with skin of colour, or anyone in fact, that it takes a little bit of time for a good sunscreen with a good amount of protective ingredients in there, like zinc oxide to sort of melt and merge into the skin. But here now, what I've done is I've created that barrier function, which we talked about. So this will help to translate into glowing skin. So if you've liked what you've heard, please do like, comment, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I look forward to sharing more skin tips with you from clinic. Thanks very much for watching. Hi everyone, so as part of our focus on women's health, I wanted to dive into a topic that affects so many of our patients coming into clinic, and it's often undiscussed. It's about hormonal imbalances. A lot of information out there. You might be familiar with the usual signs like breakouts, acne, mood swings, but there are also some lesser known symptoms that are usually actually quite commonly known by me as a GP, but I want you to be aware of. So let's explore 5 of these today. So firstly, tingling in your arms and legs. Ever felt that odd sensation of pins and needles, not just when you wake up, but randomly throughout the day? This could be linked to fluctuations in estrogen levels, and that can affect the nervous system. There are obviously other things that can cause that as well. But what I would do is, if you are getting that, then definitely seek advice from your GP or from your medical professional, but it could be due to hormonal balance. Next, let's talk about bloating. Whilst period-related bloating is quite common, you can experience it outside of your menstrual cycle, and that can indicate an estrogen dominance in your body, which can lead to fluid retention, especially around your abdomen, something that we don't want in the summer. Now, moving on to skin changes, tight, dry skin, that's dehydrated skin. So unlike oily breakouts, low hormone levels can also reduce your oil production. So drying out your skin despite your best moisturizing efforts, despite putting layers and layers of this on. So our 4th sign is recurrent urinary tract infections. So hormonal imbalances can weaken the tissues around your urethra, make it easier for infections to develop. So if you're frequently dealing with UTIs or urinary tract infections or cystitis, it might be time to consider your hormonal health and seek advice from your healthcare professional, your doctor, your GP. And lastly, unexpected dizziness or lightheadedness. This isn't just about skipping breakfast or feeling under the weather. Hormonal fluctuations can mess with your blood pressure and fluid balance, and these can lead to dizzy spells. Now, if you are experiencing any of these symptoms, or these symptoms sound familiar and you're going to be putting it off, it's important not to dismiss them. So why don't you keep a symptom diary and consult with a specialist or your GP, obstetrics and gynecology specialist, a women's health specialist, so that you can address these. Now, one of the tips I will give is that sometimes we see patients in clinic and it's quite hard to make your symptoms cohesive. So keeping a symptom diary for at least a week or a couple of weeks is really important. Obviously, if it's really urgent and it's a very acute problem, then you need to seek advice sooner. Remember, this is just for education purposes. This doesn't constitute medical advice. If you are experiencing any of those symptoms, then please do get in touch with your own healthcare professional. That will help you to get to the bottom of it. It's a very difficult time, lots of information out there. What this is an education piece to really help guide you, and those were 5 uncommon symptoms that you may be experiencing and that may be related to hormonal balance as part of our education thrust, helping to advocate women's health and help support you. And if you're a man watching as well, then it helps you to support your partner, your girlfriend, your wife in this, and hopefully we can raise the level of women's health, not only in this country but globally as well. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Dr. Sunny Dhesi, and this is Vysana Life.